Go. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Chris.
And I'm Lyra.
And today we're reacting to
SpongeBob Conspiracy number 8, the time traveling ghost pirate theory.
And it's looking like we are coming to an end, guys. Like, this is the last conspiracy that we see. Man, it's been a long journey. We learned a lot.
I know.
Man.
And it ruined our childhood a little bit by watching the conspiracies. And we had a lot of thought about it too.
For me, I feel like Mrs. Puff has been the most truthful one that I could say, that I could see like is telling the truth with the evidence and everything, bro. It was crazy. That's been my favorite one, babe.
Me too. And the thing is, I never thought of anything like that too about Mrs. Puff. I know she's something like she's always stressed out and something because of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
But other than that, I never thought about
her husband.
Yeah, stuff like
all that. What are you guys' favorite conspiracy? This one, people are telling us that this one is gonna be dope as hell. So hey, enough talk. Just like our video up, subscribe to our channel, and comment down below your favorite moments at of the video at the end of the video. And like my girl always says,
let's start the video.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so this time, instead of ending with the big twist, I'm just gonna open with it. The Flying Dutchman is the ghost of Patchy the Pirate. This is a claim that makes absolutely no sense. They look different, they act different, and most importantly, Patchy the Pirate is alive at the same time we see the Flying Dutchman. It would be impossible to prove that they're the same person, right? Well, you know, I like a challenge. This is the time-traveling ghost pirate theory. You mean the...
I mean, it could be possible that that as ghost form it looks different. He looked different.
It's
type
possible,
thing.
very possible.
I don't know.
The big tentacle monster in my basement?
Yeah.
How do you know about that?
I have one too.
What? So, when you say you have a muse, you mean you also have a creepy monster thing in your basement giving you SpongeBob theories?
Yeah,
well, no, it didn't give me SpongeBob theories. It got me my commercial jobs.
I didn't even know there was more than one. I have like 1,000 questions right now. Like, what exactly are they? Where do they come from? What do they want?
Oh, I probably don't know that much more than you. Mine just showed up in my house one day and eventually it left.
Yo, shout out his filming skills. Like, bro, it looks cinematic as hell.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, bro. He's making the videos way more better.
Wait, yours left? As in you don't have a muse?
No. I just kept giving mine meat, got me a permanent job, and then it left. Listen, I know they seem really weird and creepy at first, but honestly, they're just here to help.
But didn't you have to feed yours, like, more than just meat?
No. What have you been feeding yours?
Mine ate a cat.
Hang on, you gave your muse a cat?
I didn't feed it the cat, okay? It was in my home and then it took it, okay? It wasn't my fault.
Okay, well, obviously you don't have a cat in your home when you have a muse. Listen, just keep giving it meat, and eventually it'll leave you with enough SpongeBob theories to last you for years.
Yeah, how many theories there is?
Hey, so I've been thinking about things and I'm willing to continue our relationship, but things have to be very different this time. No more eating living animals, let's just stick to the store-bought meat, okay?
Take notes, I'm not gonna repeat myself.
And we got our first ad.
You might just fine.
Are you guys okay with like living in a house with what is it, like an octopus?
Yeah, it has tentacles. So.
Like a monster? Are you guys like, do you guys feel safe living with that? And then eat a cat, bruh.
Right?
I cannot. I'm out. Moving out right away.
Oh, okay. Great. Glad we're on the same page. You know, I'm sorry about all the shouting and the craziness. You know, I don't have anything against you personally. I think if we just communicated better, we could have,
Oh my God, behind you.
avoided a lot of the issues that we were having. But I'm glad we finally have an understanding.
Oh, that must have felt weird as hell, right?
All right, the time-traveling ghost pirate theory.
Yo.
That's the real title we're going with. Sure, fine, whatever. Now, before we begin, I just want to say how thankful I am for all the support on these SpongeBob theories. These videos have definitely changed my life. So, to give a little bit back to the community, today I'd like to support a small independent.
Are we just gonna skip over the fact that he just got like marked?
Got poke right here.
Yeah, but like, what is inside him now? It looked like something is inside the skin.
I know. Probably probably he will stay there for the rest of his life. See,
Huh?
like they mark him because that's it. He's gonna stay there.
Company out there that you've probably never even heard of. That's why today's video is sponsored by a tiny little indie game called Raid Shadow Legends! Raid Shadow Legends is the hundreds of UC. My go human description do a scan and the cure.
Let's get it.
Before I get into how these characters connect, I have to
He's part of
explain the
Venom.
tragic backstory of Patchy the Pirate.
I'm Patchy the Pirate, president of the SpongeBob SquarePants Fan Club!
Patchy the Pirate is the president of the SpongeBob fan club, and they often cut to him during special episodes to host the show and talk to the audience. He fits in perfectly with my television theory, and clearly works for the in-universe SpongeBob SquarePants showrunners as some kind of mascot for the show.
Boring! Well, if it isn't my less than amusing sidekick, Patty the Parrot.
Patchy is this weird, lonely guy whose only friend is a talking parrot who's constantly harassing him, and
He is a
I'm also
pirate.
pretty sure Patchy wants to eat him.
Shiver me timbers, it's Patty! I wonder what parrot tastes like!
But that's not what this theory is about. If you
Oh.
rewatch all the episodes with Patchy, you start to notice a bit of a disturbing development with his character. Patchy has devoted his entire life to SpongeBob, but that devotion is very one-sided, and the more time that goes on, the more resentful Patchy becomes of SpongeBob. In the season 3
Oh.
episode Party Pooper Pants, Patchy throws a house party and tries to invite SpongeBob, but he doesn't show up.
Say,
Of
you didn't bring
course.
SpongeBob with you, did you? Gee, I sure hope he got his invitation.
I'd sure like to go to this party, but I can't read the invitation.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Patchy
Yo.
doesn't really seem to be that upset about it.
Ah, well.
But then things start to take a turn in the episode The Sponge Who Could Fly. Patchy follows a map and goes on a crazy adventure to find the legendary Lost SpongeBob episode, and after finally getting it, this is what plays.
Yo. Classic. Classic, bro.
That's it? That's the lost episode? That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles! What a rip!
So, Patchy got let down by SpongeBob again, but I'm sure he'll get over it just like last time.
SpongeBob betrayed us! I'm sorry I ever started this stupid fan club in the first place!
Patchy has a full-on mental
Whoa.
breakdown. Now, eventually he does find the real Lost episode and goes back to normal, but this is just the start of Patchy's transformation into a much darker character. In the season 6 episode Truth or Square, Patchy throws a massive television extravaganza to celebrate 10 years of SpongeBob. There is a ton of production value and celebrities that Patchy managed to get. There is no way SpongeBob wouldn't show up for it.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
He look like bigger and older now.
If you sleep
Another
in your bed,
ad.
I bet you hate your pillow,
Oh my
and this is why.
And we do not edit our videos.
They might be as
What do you mean he's not coming? 10 years I've been president in his fan club!
Patchy has dedicated 10 years of his life to SpongeBob, and he can't even be bothered to show up once. And this never even gets resolved in the episode either. Patchy tries to find SpongeBob, thinks he's about to meet him, but then it turns out it was all just a dream.
Mister, are you okay?
SpongeBob!
No, it's just me, the guy in the penny.
Patchy's
Abraham
one-sided
Lincoln.
obsession with SpongeBob is making him delusional, and this is by no means the last time Patchy will hallucinate meeting SpongeBob. In Atlantis SquarePantis, Patchy gets lost in the desert and once again hallucinates SpongeBob.
Uh-oh. Here come the hallucinations.
At least he knows.
It's me, SpongeBob SquarePants.
But then, in SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout, it seems like he finally really does meet SpongeBob.
From your biggest fan. Huh? I have a fan?
Surprise! It's Patchy the Pirate! Happy birthday, SpongeBob!
Thank you, Patchy.
But even if they don't explicitly say it, this is definitely another hallucination. It's right after he crashed into an island, and he's just a severed head for some reason, and he can breathe underwater. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is a hallucination. They have another alleged meeting in SpongeBob's Road to Christmas special.
Damn, this must be like the later seasons. I do not remember this at all.
So,
But this time Patchy's fully animated for some reason, so I'm pretty skeptical about this one too. In fact, I'm gonna come back to this one. Keep it in mind because it's gonna be very important later on. So, as much as Patchy worships SpongeBob and wants to meet him, he never will. And you don't have to take my word for it either. In a 2009 WonderCon panel with some of the actors and creators of SpongeBob, they talk about the rules they have for writing the show, including the fact that Patchy can never meet SpongeBob.
His character has evolved into this pirate that's obsessed with SpongeBob. Well, they can never meet, right?
Well, yeah, they can never meet. There's a lot of rules in SpongeBob which are there for a reason, which I think is part of the success in a way.
From the very start of his creation, they doomed Patchy to be an obsessed fan who would never meet his idol. He will spend the rest of his life devoted to SpongeBob, but no matter how hard he tries, he will never reach Bikini Bottom, and he will never meet SpongeBob. And, unfortunately, that is the tragic story of Patchy the Pirate. But, if all of that's true, then I just have one lingering question.
What?
How come the dumpster behind the Krusty Krab has a message that reads, Patchy was here? Don't go anywhere, because the time-traveling ghost pirate theory is about to get crazy.
Oh, now it's getting interesting, huh?
Bandies.
Bandies, that's great. Yeah, you should check that out, buddy.
Yeah, I should go to the doctor.
Oh, yeah. It's in him now. Dude's hella hungry now. He got the munchies. Damn. Could you still eat like that?
Oh.
No way. There's no way he eats that. Bro, there's no way he's eating that, bruh.
Watermelon. It's a watermelon. Just think of it as a watermelon.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I have a theory now. He's turning
Into the tentacles.
into the tentacles, the monster. He's turning into the monster, and then it's a repeated cycle. Now he's eating meat. A lot of meat, like glizzy meat and all that.
Yo.
Another ad. That's 3 ads. Yo, Lucy, man, yo.
I'll come back to this message later, but first, we have to talk about the mysterious origins of the Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman is the legendary ghost pirate that haunts Bikini Bottom.
In a pirate ship, the Flying Dutchman descends on Bikini Bottom.
The first time we hear about the Flying Dutchman is in the episode Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, when SpongeBob finds a comic book about his origins.
It's the origin of the Flying Dutchman.
Oh,
It
yes.
says when he died, they used his body as a window display. Now he haunts the 7 seas because he was never put to rest.
Now, I've always been a little skeptical about this origin, not just because it's claiming they put an actual human corpse up as display in a kid's store, but because the Flying Dutchman himself contradicts it.
It's a little torn. Of course, it was the shirt I was buried in.
He was never put to rest.
If he was buried, then this origin can't be true. So, who is the Flying Dutchman actually? Well, when I rewatched all the episodes with the Flying Dutchman, I kept noticing that he seems to have some kind of fixation with SpongeBob in particular. In the episode Shanghai, he drops his anchor on SpongeBob's home, which leads to him having to briefly join the Dutchman's crew. Then, in Born Again Krabs, he's about to take Mr. Krabs' soul, but then immediately changes his mind when SpongeBob offers his soul instead. And even in the Camp Coral prequel show, he haunts SpongeBob as a kid. But strangest of all, in Ghost Host, the Dutchman's ship gets destroyed, and out of all the places in Bikini Bottom he could stay, he decides to stay with SpongeBob.
Interesting,
My
right?
location where I'll be staying? Business or residence? Residence.
SpongeBob is
And
cool.
look at the way he
Yeah, of
mischievously
course.
smiles when he sees SpongeBob. It feels like this is personal for him, but why? The episode Ghost Host is actually the first time we get a bit more depth of the Flying Dutchman's character. At first, he spends all of his time torturing SpongeBob, but eventually, he just wants to stay and hang out with him.
Maybe stay with a friend for a while. Just for a little while longer.
Guys, so far, are y'all like convinced that they're connected, or like, is he just another character? You know what I mean?
I think it's just another character, but we'll see more.
Yeah, because wouldn't he be like nice to SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Or he could be petty, like, because
But
he
no,
never,
Yeah, he was feeling some type of way afterwards, so.
yeah.
Might be.
Even though his ship's already been repaired for 3 months.
Actually, I have a confession, SpongeBob.
What is it, sir?
My ship's been done for 3 months now.
It feels like the Dutchman has some kind of vendetta against SpongeBob specifically, but also, deep down, he's just lonely and wants to be SpongeBob's friend. And does that remind you of anyone?
Who?
Someone who's desperate to be SpongeBob's friend, but also has a deep resentment towards him. Okay, but there's like a bunch of reasons why the Flying Dutchman couldn't be the ghost of Patchy the Pirate. I mean, for starters, they look totally different, right? Different shirt, different hat, and most importantly, the Dutchman doesn't have the iconic hook and eye patch that Patchy does.
Yeah.
This is the point where I was about to give up and scrap this theory, but then I decided to rewatch the Season 1 episode, Arg, where SpongeBob plays a board game called The Flying Dutchman's Treasure that's actually based on the Flying Dutchman's real map.
The Flying Dutchman's treasure hunt.
Based on a
I love that episode.
And then I noticed something. One of the game cards actually shows a picture of the Flying Dutchman. I mean, look, he clearly has the same nose and face as him, but this looks like a picture of when he was still alive and had a darker black beard. But the hat he's wearing is not the usual Flying Dutchman hat. It is the exact same hat Patchy the Pirate wears. Okay, but he still doesn't have the eye patch and the hook hand, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Neither does Patchy. Patchy's hook is always switching hands, and he constantly takes off his eye patch. Because Patchy isn't a real pirate, he's just pretending to be one.
The great thing about Patchy is that he lives in Encino, California. But he's a pirate. But the only thing that makes him a pirate is that he says he's one and dresses like one.
Okay, fine, but the shirt is still very different. You know, the Dutchman's is all open and it's got those stripy things. Patchy's is more fancy with the big white puffy collar and cuffs. Well, in The Curse of Bikini Bottom, we see the Flying Dutchman's closet and he pulls out the exact same shirt that Patchy wears. Same fancy puffy collar, same cuffs.
Oh
Fine,
my God.
okay? Maybe Patchy the Pirate and the Dutchman look the same, but that doesn't mean they're the same person. It's time we address the elephant in the room.
And it also could mean that they're dressed alike, because like pirates, they like dressing alike, some like similarly.
They have like a uniform.
So that shirt will be like a typical pirate shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't see. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not seeing it yet.
The Flying Dutchman can't be Patchy's ghost because Patchy is alive at the same time we see the Flying Dutchman. Like, in order for this theory to be true, Patchy would have to die, and then the Dutchman's ghost would show up. But they're simultaneously existing at the same time. Patchy even shows up during an episode all about the Flying Dutchman, and he even calls it his favorite episode.
We're gonna see me favorite show, Shanghai. Ta-da!
It is physically impossible for Patchy and the Dutchman to be the same person. Or is it?
Is it?
Things are about to get stranger.
Oh, snap.
Thank you once again for supporting us at Happy Meat Farms. Together, we're building a better future.
Cut! Let's move on.
Not gonna lie, there's good actors, good actors, you know.
Hey Victoria, I tried to work things out with the muse like you said, and then I'm pretty sure it like bit me or something, and now I'm like feeling really weird and craving raw meat. Could you just call me back please? I'm starting to freak out a little bit.
Guys, I wonder what's gonna happen, guys.
Victoria, where have you been? I've been trying to call you all day.
Hey, sorry, I'm at work.
Okay, so like the muse like bit me, I think, and now I'm like craving raw meat and...
Yeah, I know, I got your messages. Just calm down. This is a good thing.
How is this a good thing?
It means it's almost over.
Huh?
Okay, here's what I need you to do.
What? Damn, we not hearing it? And another damn ad?
You're gonna get a new partner.
Damn. It's about time. Dang, yo, I wonder what's
When
gonna
I
happen.
rewatched all the episodes with the Flying Dutchman, I noticed something strange.
What?
In the season 7 episode, The Curse of Bikini Bottom, the Dutchman gets a girlfriend, but starts to freak out when she wants to get married.
She wants to marry me! I ain't the marrying type.
But the Dutchman not being the marrying type isn't entirely true. Back in season 3 during Ghost Host, we see that the Dutchman was once married.
Is that a wedding ring? Oh, this show's nothing.
Alright, but so what? You know, this just seems like a small continuity error between seasons, no surprise for SpongeBob. But in the season 6 special, SpongeBob vs. the Big One, there's an even stranger moment like this. The Flying Dutchman bumps into Mr. Krabs and says this to him.
Ah! It's a Flying Dutchman! Ah! It's some guy I've never seen before!
He says he's never met Mr. Krabs before,
What?
but there are 2 whole episodes from previous seasons dedicated to the Dutchman trying to steal Mr. Krabs' soul for being too greedy. They're even on a first-name basis.
Eugene Krabs! It's some guy I've never seen before!
Alright, so another weird inconsistency with the Dutchman, but I'm still not convinced that it's not just lazy writing. But back in The Curse of Bikini Bottom, there's a moment that cannot be written off as another continuity error. SpongeBob and Patrick accidentally shave off the Dutchman's beard, and the Dutchman claims the beard won't grow back for another 1,000 years.
Damn.
Your beard will just grow back.
You know nothing of my facial hair! It'll take 1,000 years for my beard to grow back!
But by the end of the episode, we cut to several months later, and his beard is back.
The curse will wear off when my beard grows back.
Several months later.
She wants to marry me!
It's not like this is just some plot point they forgot about between episodes. This several months later is in the same episode where the Dutchman says the beard takes 1,000 years to grow back.
It'll take 1,000 years for my beard to grow back!
Several months later.
Why the fuck would they include this line if they were just gonna contradict it a few minutes later in the same goddamn episode? They even blatantly mention that it's several months later twice, as if they're trying to make you realize how inconsistent it is.
Several months later.
Well, here we are several months later.
So, what does any of this mean? Why are the writers of SpongeBob intentionally making the Flying Dutchman as inconsistent as possible? Well, the only way that this makes sense to me is if we're seeing the Flying Dutchman non-chronologically. And by that I mean, the Flying Dutchman is time traveling.
Yep.
Just bear with me for a second. For SpongeBob, only several months have passed, but for the Dutchman, it actually was 1,000 years later. The Dutchman didn't recognize Mr. Krabs in season 6 because for him, this is the first time they've met. And from his perspective, the episodes where he tries to take Mr. Krabs' soul haven't happened yet. The Dutchman's not the marrying type in season 7, but he probably actually does end up getting married to the giant monster, and that's why we see him with a ring in season 4, because the past is the future for the Flying Dutchman. Whoa. Okay, let's calm down for a second there, Alex. This time travel idea does fix a lot of problems with the Dutchman's continuity, but claiming a character has time travel powers is a major leap. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Flying Dutchman is a very powerful ghost. He can teleport, he can shapeshift, he can grant wishes, but we've never seen him manipulate time.
You get 3 wishes.
Wishes?
He has powers.
I wish we had known that earlier.
Okay, you got 2 wishes left.
Huh. Okay, so the Dutchman's time traveling. And you know what this means? The Flying Dutchman could absolutely be the ghost of Patchy the Pirate, and I'm gonna prove it.
You gotta tell me right now why.
Let's go.
Another cutscene. Let's get it.
Okay.
Who is that?
Oh, hey Alex. What's up?
Hey Wes, sorry for just barging in on you like this. I was actually wondering maybe if you wanna watch my new SpongeBob theory, maybe give me some feedback.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. I love those videos. Come on in, man.
How's the film thing going?
Oh, you know, funding's a nightmare.
Sure you figured out. So
Let me not find out.
Oh, he has one too.
No, that he's gonna eat him.
just give it a watch. Tell me what you think. And is it cool if I use your bathroom?
Yeah, no problem. It's just right through there. So
cool. I guess enjoy. All right. So this time, instead of ending with the big twist, I'm just gonna open with it. The Flying Dutchman is the ghost of Patchy the Pirate.
What is he up to, bro? He has a lot of balls doing that, man. I don't get it. The death of Patchy the Pirate. He died?
So, if Patchy the Pirate eventually becomes the Flying Dutchman, that means at some point in the future, Patchy is going to die. Except, here's the thing. I think Patchy is already dead in present day, and we have already seen his death on screen. Remember that Christmas special I told you would be important later on? It's the season 13 episode SpongeBob's Road to Christmas, and as of recording this, it's the latest episode in the SpongeBob timeline. SpongeBob does meet Patchy in this episode, but for some reason he's fully animated instead of using the usual live-action style.
Ahoy, SpongeBob and Patrick! It's me, Patchy the Pirate!
It
Yeah, that is
honestly
weird.
feels kind of creepy for some reason, especially since the creators themselves said that Patchy could never meet SpongeBob.
Well, they can never meet, right?
Well, yeah, they can never meet it.
Is it possible that this isn't the real Patchy? Well, the last time we saw live-action Patchy was in SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout, and that episode ended with him being fired out of a cannon and crashing into an island. Immediately after that, Patchy's severed head shows up and meets SpongeBob. But I already explained how this is clearly just another hallucination, and he's probably just gonna wake up on the island disappointed that he didn't actually meet SpongeBob like every other time. But what if this is something more than just a simple dream that he can wake up from?
Yo.
I mean, the last shot we saw of the real Patchy was him and Potty face down in the sand, struggling to get out. What if they didn't? And this is what Patchy is hallucinating as he dies. During this hallucination, he begins singing the show's theme song with SpongeBob to wrap up the episode.
Who's having a birthday under the sea?
But
My God, that it makes so much sense. I believe it too. Like he just hallucinating that because
Yeah.
he wants that to like meet SpongeBob and
And
and just be around him.
He was very, very close to meeting him.
So that's like him seeing the light, so to say.
Yeah.
Like stepping into the light. That's crazy, bro. It could be true, guys.
Yeah, it could be.
As they're singing, we briefly cut to this horrifying shot of Patchy's body with Potty's head lying on the island, violently convulsing in pain.
Hey. And another ad.
It happened so quick that I didn't even process it the first time. But goddamn, that is some terrifying imagery for a kids show. Why the fuck did they show this? Is this some kind of PG symbolic way to show Patchy and Potty suffocating to death in the sand? Holy shit! Okay, so let's say Patchy and Potty, the hosts of the SpongeBob SquarePants television show, are dead. What happens now? Well, the show must go on. The SpongeBob SquarePants television show has to continue without him, but they need a new host to replace Patchy.
Who?
Except, are they really gonna tell their young audience that their beloved Patchy the Pirate and Potty the Parrot are dead? No, they're gonna replace them with animated actors.
And they're using actors.
Hey!
It makes sense too because it's a whole nother generation, guys, watching this. A whole nother generation.
That's showbiz for you. But what happened to the real Patchy after he died? Well, he became a ghost and could finally meet his idol SpongeBob, except when he goes to Bikini Bottom, what would he see? SpongeBob and all of his friends partying without him. Patchy dedicated his entire life to SpongeBob. He even died for him, and SpongeBob never even knew Patchy existed.
Damn.
And that resentment that's been building up inside of Patchy for all of these years finally explodes. And this is how Patchy the Pirate becomes the Flying Dutchman. Patchy is done pretending to be a pirate and dressing up in his fake costumes. He gets a new look, a new identity, and now he can finally live out the fantasy of being a real pirate. Remember
that's
that board
funny,
game
man.
that they said was based on a real map from the Flying Dutchman?
Based on a real treasure map.
We never really did see the map that it was based on, or did we? Remember when Patchy was looking for the Lost SpongeBob episode? He used this map to find it. Now, at first I thought these two maps didn't look all that similar, but the more I looked at it, the more my mind was blown. Same red X in the middle, you got the compass, the palm trees, a turtle, a fish, but most importantly, they both have the forked tree.
Half a league to the forked tree.
Look for the deacon's goose through the fork in the old tree.
That is a very specific detail. You would not just see that on any random map. The Flying Dutchman based his map off of the one from his past. So, he's become the Flying Dutchman now, and his main target for haunting is, of course, the one who ignored him his entire life, SpongeBob SquarePants. But how did Patchy become such a powerful ghost who can even manipulate time itself? Well, there's actually an episode in Season 12 called The Ghost of Plankton that gives us a pretty clear understanding of how ghost powers work. It basically just takes time and effort to grow your powers. Patchy's already given SpongeBob 20 years of dedication, might as well go a little further with it as the Dutchman. Patchy travels back in time to visit all of his favorite, most cherished SpongeBob episodes, including his favorite episode, Shanghai.
We're gonna see me favorite show, Shanghai.
Except now, he's not just watching the episode. He's the one in control, and he's gonna make SpongeBob pay for everything he's done. And he's gonna make him pay over and over and over again. But then, we get to the episode Ghost Host. Patchy initially moves in with SpongeBob to torture him, but as much as he tries to deny it, deep down, he's still that devoted fanboy who just wants SpongeBob to be his friend. As much as he wants to pretend to be the Dutchman, deep down, Patchy is still here. And that is why, if you go to the Krusty Krab after closing, and you go out the back to the dumpster, you can still read the words, Patchy was here. Yes, he certainly was.
This guy's SpongeBob,
and that,
bro.
ladies and gentlemen, is the time-traveling ghost pirate theory. Thank you very much. Oh shit, what about Potty? He died with Patchy too, right? What the hell happened to him?
What?
I can figure this out. Just give me a second. Let me just quickly rewatch every single episode of SpongeBob. Gotta watch the spin-offs too. Okay, let me see. The motherfucker ate him!
I wonder what parrot tastes like.
That is the time-traveling ghost pirate theory, baby! I am done! Woo! See it!
Welcome to Italy.
Nah, there's
where
no
the
way
only
he ate
thing better
Patchy.
than food is, well...
Bruh, he ate Patchy?
Yeah. Thank you again so much for watching. This was an especially tough
Nah,
one to
he
figure
ain't
out,
eat
but
a
I think it all
Patchy,
came together in
man.
the end.
No
If
way
you
he
haven't
ate
already, make
Patchy,
sure to
guys.
like, comment, and
There's no way he ate Patchy. Did it taste good?
But there's nighttime already.
Hey, Alex. I finished the theory. Pretty good stuff, man.
Did I say Patchy?
You okay in there?
Did I say Patty?
Alex.
Patchy. Yeah, I'm out of there, bruh. Yo.
Oh. Hi, Wesley.
What are you doing down here?
Just picking my boogers.
Sorry. I must have got lost.
That's okay. I finished the video.
What'd you think?
It was good.
His eyes.
Hey, is everything okay?
Oh no,
Is everything okay? Why wouldn't everything be okay?
I would not be scared with a guy with a SpongeBob sweater.
You're acting weird.
You know, you're right. I have been feeling weird lately. Wesley, I have a confession to make. I didn't come here to show you a video.
Why are you here?
To help you.
Oh, you.
I'm sorry.
Right, he about to eat
Hey,
you, buddy.
Sorry about all of that. I think I'm coming down with something.
It's alright, man. I'll clean it up. But you should probably go, though.
Yeah, I'll go. Sorry again.
Oh, bro, he's gonna eat him, babe. Don't tell me he's gonna eat him.
How you feeling?
Like my stomach just got pumped.
You'll feel better soon.
He ate him.
How you know?
I don't know how to feel about what I did.
I get it, but you did the right thing. And soon you won't have to worry about your muse at all.
Wait, he passed it on? He passed on the...
He left the muse there, and he's gonna eat him. Or he's gonna give it to him.
Oh, snap, you right.
He's gonna do a conspiracy.
He transported the thing.
Maybe.
I like the haircut, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah. Long hair just didn't really feel like me.
Thanks again for, talking me through all this. Glad I don't have to deal with it on my own anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I get how weird it all is.
You sure it's not there?
See you.
You know, that's how they say bye. Like,
You must have given someone else a muse too, right?
You.
Did you
She gave it
give
to
me
you.
my muse?
You needed help. It worked, didn't it?
Oh, hell no.
Good night, Victoria.
Damn. He was probably gonna marry you, have like 10 kids. Oh, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out.
Well done.
I'm out. If Patchy's the ghost.
Yeah, I don't. Whoa. I wasn't really captured by it, or like I wasn't really like persuaded. That
The only thing that I could say is like through the years, of course they're gonna change him because probably he did die. The character.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the one thing that I could believe. Like, yeah, probably they made it as the animated one because, you know, different generation, they have to change a little bit of everything.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I believe that.
This one was definitely like one that it's like a toss up.
Very
like,
tricky.
It could be him or it could be somebody else.
Yeah.
But they have the same clothes. Other one got in the closet. Like, bro, it's so much connections. But hey, shout out to him, bro, for like even noticing these things that we don't.
And he has to like research it, like put on all the episodes, all the movies,
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Exactly. Told you it was a good one. Yeah, but Courtney, it was really dope, man.
Really
W video, thank you, Lemon, thank you, Lucy, all you guys that's watching. Thank y'all so much. If y'all have any more requests, just tell us on the YouTube side in the comment section down below. Also follow us on every social media, especially Discord, Twitch, all that good stuff, and hit the subscribe button. Like this video out, like my girl was at the end of the video.
So don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications.
And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.